All right, so we're actually not going to have Box win this week.
Ooh, someone else. But it actually could be, very, very well could be one of our next opponents, CR Dragon, who's going to be taking on Red Raptor. CR Dragon winning the past 7 tournaments. I can't stress that enough. That's ridiculous.
That's a lot of tournaments to win back-to-back every single week.
I don't think even Sonic Fox has won 7 ESL tournaments in a row.
No, he hasn't.
So that consistency is it's really something to speak on. And he is going to be playing against Red Raptor, who we did see him play against twice his most recent Saturday in the Challenger Cup Finals.
Yep. And that was an incredible set, especially when Raptor doing the unthinkable for us, picking another character. He actually went to Marksman.
Marksman Aaron Black. Yeah, for those of you who didn't get a chance to see it, you should see it because that overall tournament was extremely good. But Mr. Red Raptor went Takeda, lost 2 in a row against CR Dragon, then switched to Marksman Aaron Black, managed to win one, almost took it, but unfortunately lost. Then they met again in loser's bracket, and it ended up being 2-3. And Red Raptor was so close to making it, but he did stick with Shirai Ryu the whole way. So it looks like we are going to see the Shirai Ryu pick, although I would like to see Marksman at some point.
Starting off very strong, though, for Red Raptor. Down 3 into a confirm from an anti-air.
Very nice full conversion, but unfortunately,
he's going to burn the meter. I like the decision.
That's something that we see Red Raptor do a lot, is he will use that meter not really to increase the damage, but in situations where he wants to put them back in the corner.
Positioning, yeah. Positioning in this game is absolutely vital if you're going to compete at the higher levels. You need to know where you want your opponent, and if it's towards the corner and you're doing a combo, you need to figure out how to get him back there.
Especially against our Cotton Alien, who has an extremely brutal corner game.
I mean, and that's the thing, we talk about that a lot, but every character, for the most part, has a pretty disgusting corner game.
That is true.
Some characters better than others, right? But
true. But Tarkatan, man, his corner game is off the chart.
Especially for a character like Takeda that has, lacks the faster normals to get out of those frame traps, or even the plus frames from, Alien. His armor even kind of lacking in that area as well.
Oh, no punish on the low tail, but Red Raptor taking a strong first game. Unfortunately, he's in the corner here with no lead. We'll see if he tries to armor out at any point.
Nope, and respecting his Raptor, he has to...
Very nice, just throwing him in the corner. What's the setup here? Dragon does have a lot of meter, and Alien's armor is extremely good, especially Tarkatan.
Oh, goes for the down 2, misses. And now a confirm for Raptor. This is a very good situation.
There we go, finally seeing the armor from Dragon.
Reset with the low, that back 3, such a good button from Predator. And I love how consistent Dragon is with that side switching combo.
I don't think I've ever seen Dragon drop a combo.
I don't think I have either, honestly.
Very nice, throwing him back in the corner. Red Raptor with infinite.
Oh, that setup is so dirty, and this is going to do it. Red Raptor taking a very convincing game 1. Dragon looked like he was getting in control, but immediately Red Raptor was able to turn the pace, and he was able to turn around, put Dragon in the corner, and then from there on, it was all Raptor.
It was kind of the opposite of what we usually see in this matchup, which is our Cotton putting the Takeda in the corner and just never letting him out. It was quite the opposite. And one thing I would have liked to see more is, as usual, I feel like I say this every week, but it's very, very applicable, is the corner interactable. There was a corner interactable that you can... Applicable.
Sorry, continue. No, you're right, you're right. Hit him with the knowledge, go for it.
I'm just saying that there was a corner interactable that Dragon could have jumped off at quite a few times in that situation.
That's true, but he didn't. I mean, but that Alien also does have good armored options, but we didn't even really get to see that because he was using most of his armor, aside from the one time he used the Rekkas, just to get the combo going and switch sides.
That's true, and that was one thing that he might look at during this set, or the continuation of this set, is to say, hey, I really got rushed down in that corner, and I'm playing a character that has really good armor. Maybe I should go for meterless combos, take a few less, percentage on all of these, and just have options for when I am in that corner.
Like right there, he was actually pushing Red Raptor towards the corner. Instead, he burned the bar, and now they're right back into the screen. Maybe do a little less damage and get him to the corner.
True.
Yeah, it's quicker than the eye.
Ooh, air-to-air with the jumping forward. One of the, actually the longest jumping attack in the game.
Down 1 into Rekkas here. It's very tough for Takeda to deal with that, and no punish on the overhead armor.
That's something we really need to see punished more. It is not safe at all. I mean, 1-1-2 into full combo right there would have won Raptor the game, but instead he's going to lose.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for Raptor.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, this is going to be big. Is he going to use the meter? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, he didn't have meter. I'm sorry. I always look at the wrong side.
Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Dragon with still no meter, but armoring through it. He's very lucky that actually didn't get broken. It's one of his slower armors.
Oh
Nice
no.
down 3 to check, but here we go. Another chance.
Now only taking 33%, but
Oh,
going for the
tries
hard
the back
knockdown.
dash.
Ooh, one more hard knockdown here, but Dragon does have meter.
Oh no, the grab misses the down 2, and that's punishable.
Nothing's going punished here. Oh no,
Burns
the meter's going to end
and
it
that's
here.
going to do it. All right, so Dragon getting a game, tying it up 1-1. I will say the sets between these two players are always very intense and very exciting to watch. There's never a dull moment between these two.
It's true. These are two characters that have extremely good pressure, good mix-ups, and really long-range space control normals. So overall, they do have somewhat of a similar goal. I wouldn't say play style, but a similar goal within their play. And seeing them kind of take turns and using their own tools against the other person's that really like match them, it's always fun.
The thing is about these two players too is they're both very strong read players. So it's exciting to see those reads kind of match up against each other, like who's going to outread the other. And that's why it leads to situations where we get a really intense little exchange where sometimes nothing goes unpunished, sometimes everything goes punished.
Yeah, and we did see some really good reads, which I was happy to see by Red Raptor in armoring through that Rekka pressure earlier. So I hope we get to see more of that. But we can also see Dragon baited.
Yeah. This would be huge, though, if Raptor was able to take out Dragon. That means no CR in the finals for the first time this season.
Yeah, you're right. I had to think about that, but Sonic Fox has been in finals every single week except for last week.
Homeboy Dragon filled his shoes, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I got you. Oh, Raptor getting something started here. Don't play with my emotions, Raptor. 3 bars.
And Dragon just needs to
and he just lets off
here.
the pressure. I think he was trying to bait something out, but
it was a very tough situation. He may have just tried to back up so that he had some space to do his own mix-ups. Wow!
Oh, beautiful. Also, at that point, wasting all of your resources with that much life just for a chance, I mean, it was a good decision.
But it's risky.
Yeah.
There we go.
And again, the
Breaking
slow
the
armor. That is a factor in this matchup, especially with the Rekka pressure from Alien.
Nice. And there we go. Using... Okay, I'm going to be honest.
He's trying to back up.
I did not know that was a corner actable, a jump interactable above the fire back there. I've never seen anybody use that.
Chef, there's a corner interactable up in that corner. You can actually use it to jump out of the corner on the left side of this map.
Wow.
Lin Kuei Temple, by the way.
Well, thank you for the information.
Just throwing it out
That would be really sick if somebody used that in the Pro League. Hopefully we can see that someday.
That would be something. All right, so Dragon kind of dominating game 3.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, Red Raptor got a little bit of momentum within that second game when he potentially could have made that corner comeback, but he kind of spent it out. He spent out his energy, and Dragon just took advantage of that third round when he didn't let him get that comeback. So Dragon is going to be up 2-0, or sorry, 2-1.
2-1.
And if he wins this, I think if he wins this, he could win the entire week.
I agree, but he does have to play Slayer, and we know that Slayer has beaten Sonic's Alien before, as well as his other characters. It is a different variation, yes.
Well, we actually did see that matchup last week, and Slayer got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah,
it was the most one-sided match I think I've ever seen on this broadcast.
And
I mean, I love Slayer.
That's not what we were expecting. We were expecting a much closer match.
Yes, there was a real issue with Slayer just absolutely trying to disrespect every single thing that Dragon did, and it almost looked like he just wasn't blocking. He was just letting Dragon hit him. So hopefully we don't see that again if Dragon does win this, but Raptor definitely looks like he can take this. No punish on that.
Needs to be a punish.
All these players need to go and lab the Alien matchup. Learn how to punish Pounce, learn how to punish the different hits of Rekkas, learn how to interrupt them, learn how to punish the overhead flip, the enhanced overhead flip. If you don't know how to fight against Alien and you feel that you're a competitive player, then you're doing something wrong.
Calling him out. And we saw Sonic Fox fight against Alien. And he punished everything. In fact, he blocked most of the mix-ups as well.
He did. Sonic Fox made Alien look low tier, which he's obviously.
Yeah, and you can't just say, oh, well, it's Sonic Fox. Well, it's like, no, he obviously labs and plays the character. He understands.
Yeah, and that was a questionable break by Dragon. He has no meter to continue this, and that should be unsafe, but Not even a down 1 to check right there, and he could take the comeback here.
Oh, use the interactable, and Dragon trying to just close it out. Oh, no!
Oh,
Going for down 1s. He went for the down 1 anti-air, his tried and true, and it didn't work out.
Down 2 would have worked right there, but he just went for it, and I don't know, the timing was off. I think he just panicked a little bit, and I think that's going to give Dragon the momentum that he needs now, especially with having Raptor in the corner. There's no more interactable there to get out. That was a good choice, the interactable.
Yeah, it was, but this is a very bad situation right now for Raptor. He's on his last leg, has 2 bars of meter, but that's most likely going to be used to break here. Unless he gets a really ballsy grab.
That was a really good choice. I mean, reversal grabs are very, very fast, especially when you have a character that doesn't have really fast normals like Takeda. The most he can get, like a jab, you know, crouching jab. So throwing it back into the corner was a good choice, but he still has to deal with this pressure. There we go. Finally checking him after Rekkas, not just blocking.
But those were immediate Rekkas.
Oh, that should be the kill right
there. That's
there.
going to be game. Yeah, I mean, he recognized that there was no delay in between those Rekkas. So,
yeah, just recognize the minus on it. So, again, that's the mix-up. If there is no delay in between, then they're minus. The more you delay it, the less minus they are. But one way or another, there's always a way to get out of Rekkas. And Dragon, gonna move on. Rematch of last week.
Alien wins. Fatality.
Do you think that Slayer will be able to change how the matchup goes?
I hope so, because that was really ugly to watch. And that's not even a knock on Slayer. That's just my confidence in Slayer, knowing the type of player he is, knowing how good he is. To see him lose like that it was kind of uncharacteristic.
Very much so. I mean, especially coming right off of a win against Sonic Fox.
Yeah, like
which is the exact same situation for this week.
Yeah, he's coming off a win of Sonic Fox, except this time we saw it, and now he's going to be facing Dragon in this first semifinal match. I really hope that he's got it together this week.
Yeah, I mean, he should have labbed the match after losing like that last week. I'm assuming just get one of the other Yomi boys to pick up.
I agree. Well, he's the type of player to do that as well. Like, if he loses, he's going to want to know exactly what it was, or if he knows what it was, he wants to practice so he can beat it.
Yeah, I mean, all players should be that way. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but this match itself was quite good. I do have to say, regardless of the fact that it was 3-1, it was very close. Raptor, I think that actually that point in the match we saw just now was really the turning point.
I agree.
That choke when he had that so strongly, but just accidentally gave it up.
Yeah, I just want to say that, you know, that's the reason why Yomi was so dominant for the first half. I mean, they're still very good, but that's why they're so dominant over the first half of the game, is because they had so many players, so many different matchups, and they just labbed everything. So you couldn't really surprise a Yomi player with just some random variation or some random matchup, because they were constantly in the lab, constantly figuring it out, practicing, training. And that's what makes a very strong team, a very strong player, and a very strong competitor.